channel, like 2 hours ago, the Fire Night Mech got revealed. This got leaked a little while ago. Finally have clear images of it, the box art. Lots of stuff to talk about this one. Did a video on the Green Dragons coming out. I think is like $150. That set looks phenomenal. They're kicking butt with these bigger sets. Get into it. Starting right off that box art. Finally have box art. Kind of the illustration here. 14 plus. Right off the bat, you can see 2 figures. Just random fishermen. That's kind of interesting. Before we get more in the build, box art looks fine. On to back of the box, closer look at the mech, closer look at the fisherman, which is that new torso? That feels very much like the Waterfire torso, but probably new. Look at the Kai, assuming he is exclusive to this set. Torso looks kind of cool. Another whatever sword this is supposed to be in the set. But the mech itself, I think, looks pretty decent. Kind of interesting. They did kind of a trident for Kai. Kind of interesting that that's not Nia's. Honestly, if you just made this blue, I could totally see this as Nia. But as Kai, I think it looks alright. I still like it. I love the way the knees are done here with the Nexonite pieces. Got those like all over. Looks. I'm assuming this is just a huge plastic piece. I don't think it's cloth, as much as I love cloth. I'm wondering how big this is. I mean, that plastic piece looks huge if this is all one whole piece here to the back. So, it's going to be interesting to see how big that is. Pretty sure. Is this the same Kai Mech structure? That Kai Mech was a phenomenal set, so if it is, I'm not going to complain. But at least I think the crotch section here is the same. Now, I think there's just straight up. I'm not too sure here. The arms look very similar. Assuming there's a few changes here, and there goes my phone. But definitely looks pretty decent. Definitely liking it. I think it's definitely going to stand out for a Kai Mech, especially with all the red on it. Another look at the mech here. Closer look at Kai's. Ooh, Domo legs. They look really nice. Just another look at the mech here. Anything popping out? Not really, assuming these are stickers all over. So, as much as I would love them to be printed pieces, assuming they are stickers. Then the size here. So, this is definitely going to have some height to it. Not as much as that Green Dragon that I did a video on. That thing was massive. Still, having it posed like this, which I hope is sturdy. I hope there's a pin or something that connects here. I would assume there would be, and I'm really hoping there is. Or else I'm not going to have him standing there like that. But let's see, 9.4 inches by 10.2, so it's definitely a decent size. The base starting up, the fisherman looks pretty decent. The water effect, I think, looks pretty decent. Not too sure what this monster is yet, assuming it's something for the new season. The eyepiece is really cool. I'm going to assume that's a printed piece. I mean, that's obviously a sticker, probably sticker. So maybe there's a chance that's a sticker, but I'm going to assume it's a printed piece. But overall, I think it actually looks pretty cool, pretty unique. I love the way the base looks here. Looks like coming out of the water. I think it looks great. Of course, better look at the mech. Just looking at that plastic piece. Not seeing much new, but I think it looks phenomenal there on the base. I guess we'll see. Maybe the fisherman is actually going to be important. Most likely, I'm assuming it is there just for the display of it. But I guess we'll find out whenever the new season drops and whether this is a important scene or not. Obviously, it is important enough to get a set of.